a new YouTuber group. Oh, please don't.
Please do, actually, fellas.
It says here, the potential of Arthur TV, Arthur Hill, Batch, George Clark, Chris MD
And
forming
Chip.
an official YouTube group.
that there?
What's up?
What makes it official? I don't know. But would you guys make a group channel? You could be like the E-Boys regenerated.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
only got a trio right now, so we're probably not going to venture out.
Shotgun Will and E. Getting there early.
And that leaves you, Batch, with...
You going to take the power pick?
No, I won't. I don't think I'll take it.
would you actually do a group channel?
I'm on the fence.
What fence, though?
Yeah, the fence belongs to the
I
devil.
hate it when people say I'm on the fence and never fucking describe
Yeah, why
the
don't they
fence.
just fully go on a terrorist
Also,
rant?
most fences are actually pointy. So what? You've just got a fence up your ass, really, haven't you?
Is that he's got a point with that, to be fair.
Don't do that, because that's just a sign of mental illness. Not that there's anything wrong with that, really. Anyway,
Nobody
what were you
speaks- let him
saying?
carry
Anyway?
on.
What were you saying? You were.
Oh, he's just sat on the fence.
You're on the fence about it. Why wouldn't you want to do it? So according to the Sidemen, it is financial freedom.
Yeah, but outside of the Sidemen, which groups actually done it successfully, like for a prolonged period of time? Beta
I
Squad,
think you
but
end up
they've taken
hating.
a break.
I think you end up hating each other
Beta Squad,
viciously.
Yeah.
But I think if there's any group that would do it well, it'd be you lot.
I think Beta Squad were going really well until.
Inconsistent though.
Were they?
Yeah, well, they took the break, didn't they? Before all that stuff.
But I don't think they were inconsistent. I think Simon just set the bar so high that.
No, they were inconsistent in the sense that they
There was still-
literally had to take a break
Was there still not quite a lot of content every Saturday? Was there not a video coming out?
until they had to
videos,
take a
but,
break.
like, it's
But taking a break doesn't mean they decide.
That is literal inconsistency.
Yeah, but you're saying it in the sense of like they were meant to be uploading and just missing dates. Was that happening?
No.
Yeah, I think it was.
No. They did it.
Because if
the
Sidemen
point-
took a break now, you won't go, "Oh, they're inconsistent."
well, I'd say they're certainly more inconsistent than they previously had been. Yeah.
Yeah, but
If you just because you announced
I
it
get
beforehand,
what you're saying,
you
Chip.
get kind of what I mean.
no.
I get what you're saying, but
Don't
I thought the
dismiss.
reason they took a break was because there was
Give me a chance.
patches where they weren't uploading.
Oh, there might have been. That's what I was asking you. I didn't know if they were skipping uploads or whatnot.
I just think it's extremely difficult to be consistent
Yeah. Yeah.
unless it's everybody's number one priority. That's
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
way it works.
Exactly.
Which it should have been for them because it was a moneymaker.
I think
Bag maker.
it could happen if done in the right way, but
Yeah.
yeah.
it's
What would be the right way for you?
well.
Go on. You're smiling. You've got something to say.
There's
I
muscles,
don't know how I'd go about it personally.
but you'd entertain the idea.
I'd entertain the idea.
Yeah, it just
but
take a
I've
lot of
always
thought.
said in any group of people that I've been making videos with in the past, I don't want this group to be a group because it's then just I don't know. It then once you have like a label on it and you've got like a sort of requirement to upload, the fun can get taken out of it.
Yeah.
And then you've got, oh, but this person's put all this effort in. Why are they just sort of slacking by? Everyone's got to be on a sort of similar page. Everyone's got to be held accountable. I know like the Cybermen have like a yellow, red card system. That only works because they're all invested in the yellow and red cards actually being a punishment. If we go, oh, yellow card, you got to do a video next week, and you don't do the video next week, what do we do? Give them a detention? Like,
It happened with E-Boys really as well, didn't it? Like there was certain people was pulling weight, certain people weren't, and when you kind of force the group, it sometimes is better to just stay as an unofficial kind of group. Let the fans just be like, hey, this is them. But at the same time, there are benefits to doing it.
If it's done right, it's 100% better.
So it's like
Yeah,
one
that's
really.
it. It's just got to be done right.
Yeah.
So
But there's a lot of like ones that have failed before, so you can look at them and go, look, they failed because of X, Y, Z, and then you can take it and
I know for a fact
remodel it.
Chris wouldn't want to do it.
Chris is too busy. The biggest mistake you could ever make is doing a group with Chris because he'll bail on everything.
and he'd just want
Love you,
to
though,
take
Chris.
everything for himself.
You'd have to split it evenly.
Yeah. He's just a bit busy though.
What
Like,
about
whenever
like
you
a-
ask Chris for anything,
A
he's
monthly
always like,
special,
busy.
just like one a month.
He's got a massive channel.
Big
Loads of
production
employees.
because you're combining forces.
One a month. See, less, but that could work.
that's the thing. It's like you want to find a balance of it being worthwhile being a group. You're uploading enough, but also can't take up too. We're very busy individually, so
If you can't
to commit to
do one a month,
something,
then you fucking fucked anyway. If you can't do one a month,
yeah.
Until that's the whole point. Unless it becomes
Yeah.
the number one priority, where you will sack off whatever other opportunity you get.
Yeah.
Then it's just one of those. That's why ultimately the Sidemen did work, is because it was before any of this was even a thing, before getting 10 grand for a YouTube video sponsorship, before even anything like that. It was making gaming videos, and it was just with your mates, and it could be priority number one. And then they're just fortunate enough that it sort of like lasted the test of time.
Yeah.
But that's why I do feel as though now it's difficult to get to that point.
And also, when Sidemen was like really starting to take off, it was doing a lot better than some of their main channels, and some of them just didn't want to upload. Like Harry just doesn't want to upload on his main channel, so Sidemen became priority. Some of them were getting more views on Sidemen anyway, so then those are invested, and it just kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Like with you guys, you're all kind of absolutely fucking flying on your own personal socials and shit. So it's like,
So sweet.
if something came around and it was for the group, and you were like, oh, but I've got this on for my own stuff, that's where it starts to become a problem. Whereas when Simon first taking off, some of the
You guys get paid a bag for brand deals.
Yeah, brand deals are good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like when they come
He's
in.
not lying. We've run the numbers. He shared his Excel sheet with me, and
Do you have an Excel sheet that tracks
No,
out?
I don't.
no,
have an Excel
he's
sheet.
lying. But he did,
Some people do.
he did tell me, and I will say the boys are up.
The boys are up.
City
Well,
boys
you know what? Or maybe
City boys are up.
even only like 2 years ago, TikTokers didn't actually make that much money in the grand scheme of things. So it's probably only in the last 18 months where brands are there like, oh, well, actually spend money on
Yeah.
people who
Yeah.
get the most amount of views, which is pretty valid. But
These two as well. Like if you watch their brand deals, without glazing too hard, they're very good brand.
I will
videos, like,
say,
quite
Badge,
funny.
I've watched a lot of yours. I've never watched a single one of Clark's, but
nice.
No, I watched your Adobe Express
Appreciate
one, George, and I thought it was good.
Thanks, man.
you
sorry,
managed to make the well. You could just turn it in part of your skits.
It's quite an easy. Yeah, it's quite an easy format to be able to slide a.
But it's smart. I
brand
think it's
deal into.
smart though. Like I like the fact that I'm watching it.
Yeah, but you've
Like
got
enough-
brand trust. They trust you
Yeah.
to do it with your method, and that's really valuable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bailey.
No, I do. Yeah. Lately, brands have been giving me a lot more freedom with that as
Yeah.
well. Like they'll say,
No,
you can
that
do it in
one,
your own
one
way.
that you always do, and I won't say the name because they ain't paying us.
yeah?
But you know who, and they are. I'll watch them, and so
Yeah.
be like, "Why are you in tears crying?" I'm like,
What is
Brilliant.
and you can name them. That's fine. What is the best brand thing that you've done in terms of like whether they've taken you on a holiday? Because I see all those fucking brand influencer trips
Yeah.
that George loves to go on. But what is actually your
he
favorite
also
one?
is a culprit, and he loves.
Do you love a brand trip as well?
Freebie. Yeah. I did a trip to Kansas City with the NFL. It wasn't paid. It was just like a trip. That was really fun. That's probably a
You're
highlight.
going.
What about
on
you, George?
one-
I think the NFL stuff I'm doing at the moment is good fun.
Oh, damn, everyone's up with the fucking NFL. Come on, you Packers!
Whoa.
They don't call us that.
Yeah.
We have got
That's
tight jeans
crazy.
on, but
That could have been rephrased and
Yeah.
pointed at me.
my I think